Most men don't lack confidence. They lack evidence. You say you want self-respect, but what you actually chase is approval. A compliment raises you. A cold reaction drops you. One ignored message ruins your mood. Your confidence depends on witnesses. From a Stoic perspective, that's a dangerous position, because anything that lives outside your control will eventually control you. I've seen this pattern in my own life. You feel strong after praise. You feel small after silence. So you start performing, not living. You become careful. You filter your opinions. You adjust your behavior depending on who's watching. And slowly, without noticing, you outsource your identity. Not to people who know you deeply, but to reactions. External praise is unstable, not because people are bad, but because people are busy. They're distracted. They're tired. They're dealing with their own fears. So if your worth depends on their feedback, your emotional state becomes random. The Stoics warned about this 2,000 years ago. They divided life into two categories. What is up to you? What is not up to you? Opinions? Not yours. Applause? Not yours. Recognition? Not yours. But character? Always yours. When approval becomes your fuel, consistency disappears. You work hard when noticed. You relax when ignored. You become intense in public, careless in private. Your discipline becomes a performance. And deep down, you know it. That quiet discomfort you feel at night, that's not anxiety. That's self-doubt created by inconsistency. Because the mind keeps score, not of what you promised others, of what you promised yourself. The Stoics believed self-respect is earned internally, not imagined, not affirmed, not declared, earned. And the currency is simple: keeping agreements with yourself. No audience required. A Stoic doesn't need witnesses because the judge lives inside him. Marcus Aurelius wrote to himself, not to the public. Why? Because integrity that depends on visibility is not integrity. It's reputation management. Let me give a simple example. Two men decide to wake up early. Man A posts about it. Man B just does it. At first, man A feels more motivated. Likes, comments, encouragement. But a week later, he misses a day and doesn't post. His identity cracks instantly. Why? Because the behavior was tied to attention. Man B misses a day too, but nothing breaks. He adjusts and continues. No identity collapse. No emotional drama. Because the habit wasn't social. It was personal. Over time, man B develops calm confidence. Not loud confidence, reliable confidence. The kind you can feel in someone's presence. Most people think confidence comes from believing in yourself. The Stoics would disagree. Confidence comes from trusting yourself. Belief is emotional. Trust is historical. Belief says, I think I can. Trust says, I've done this repeatedly. And repetition doesn't care about motivation. It cares about agreements. Every time you follow through, your mind records proof. Every time you don't, it records doubt. You can't talk your way out of that ledger. So here's the mindset shift. Stop asking, how do I feel about myself? Start asking, what evidence did I create today? Self-respect is evidence-based, not mood-based. Rule 1. Make smaller promises big goals impress people. Small kept promises build identity. Instead of, I'll change my life starting tomorrow, use, I'll do this one action daily, even when inconvenient. Consistency beats intensity. Rule 2. Private wins matter more. Do at least one disciplined action daily that nobody knows about. Work out without posting. Study without announcing. Improve without signaling. This trains independence from reaction. A Stoic practices virtue even when unseen, especially when unseen. Rule 3. Track completion, not emotion. Don't measure motivation. Measure execution. Bad mood plus action equals confidence. Good mood plus inaction equals self-doubt. Your brain respects behavior, not intention. Rule 4. Never negotiate with yesterday. Missed a day? No guilt spiral. No dramatic restart. Just continue immediately. Stoicism isn't perfection. It's stability. Rule 5. Reduce identity noise. Stop narrating your growth constantly. Talking about progress gives the brain premature reward. Silence preserves hunger. You don't need to look disciplined. You need to become predictable. Here's what changes when you live this way. You stop fishing for reassurance. You stop explaining your choices. You stop overreacting to opinions. Because internally, the case is already settled. You know what you do when nobody watches. And that knowledge becomes calm. Not arrogance, not insecurity. Calm certainty. People sense it immediately. Not because you try to appear confident, but because you no longer need confirmation. I've noticed something interesting. The moments I respected myself most, nobody else knew they happened. Early mornings, kept routines, quiet decisions that were inconvenient but correct. No praise followed, but a stable mindset did. That's the trade most people miss. Applause feels good briefly. Integrity feels good continuously. Healthy self-worth comes from inside for one simple reason. It's the only source that doesn't fluctuate. The Stoic doesn't reject people. He just doesn't depend on them to measure himself. He lives publicly, but is built privately. So tonight, don't ask if you did something impressive. Ask if you did something consistent. Because confidence doesn't come from being seen. It comes from being reliable to yourself. If this helped you think clearer, subscribe for more practical Stoic principles applied to modern life. Not motivation, control.